You're watching KTV India with me, Divya. Today, I stand here with a heavy heart after hearing the tragic Valparai accident. This is not just an accident story. This is about a journey that began with smiles and ended in silence. A group of 13 people from Malappuram, Kerala had set out on what was meant to be a peaceful trip. They were teachers, school staff, and their family members closely connected through their school and community. But on their way back home, tragedy struck. The accident occurred on the Valparai-Pollachi Hill Road near Pollachi at around 5:20 p.m. on Friday. The van was descending the hill when it reached the 13th hairpin bend, a sharp and dangerous curve. According to initial reports, the driver lost control at this point. The vehicle crashed into a roadside barrier, overturned multiple times, and then plunged nearly 300 feet into a deep gorge, finally coming to rest near the 9th bend. The impact was devastating. Visuals from the site show the van completely mangled. Out of 13 people in the vehicle, 9 lost their lives. The deceased have been identified as Ajida, age 54, headmistress, Ramla, age 52, Suhara, 43, Asha, 41, Majid, 43, were the teachers of the school. Rukia, 39, Majid's wife, Sajida, 45, school cook, Shakina, 37, teacher, and Hisham, 12, a student who died after being taken to hospital. These were individuals who were deeply connected to their school and community, people who spent their life educating, supporting, and caring for others. 4 others survived the crash but sustained serious injuries. They include 2 children, the school driver Naushad Ali, 39-year-old, and the van driver Mohammad Fayaz, 21. They are currently undergoing treatment at Coimbatore Medical College Hospital and other facilities. Some of them remain in critical condition and are being treated in the intensive care unit. The injured children include Shahdeen Mohammed, 11, and Masleen, 10. In a deeply sensitive situation, both children have not yet been informed about the deaths of their mother. Rescue operations were carried out immediately, with emergency teams rushing to the scene. Masleen was reportedly pulled out of the wreckage by a passing taxi driver and taken to the hospital without delay. Kerala Minister K. Kishankutti visited Masleen at the Pollachi Hospital to assess her condition. Following medical advice and instructions from health authorities, she was later shifted to a district hospital in Kerala for further treatment. Doctors have stated that shifting the other injured individuals at this stage is not advisable due to their condition. A medical team from Kerala also reached Coimbatore early in the morning to review the situation. Meanwhile, postmortem procedures for the deceased began shortly after midnight at Pollachi Hospital and were completed by around 4 a.m. Following this, religious rites were conducted. The bodies were then transported to Kerala in 9 ambulances under police escort at around 6 a.m. By around 9 a.m., the mortal remains reached Malappuram. A large number of people gathered to pay their respects. Public viewing is being held at a higher secondary school in Pang, allowing relatives, friends, and members of the community to bid a final farewell. Funeral ceremonies are scheduled to take place after the public viewing. Reacting to the tragedy, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, "I was deeply saddened to learn of the accident that occurred in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. I extend my deepest condolence to those who have lost their loved ones in this accident. I pray that injured recover swiftly." Authorities have launched an investigation into the cause of the accident. Initial findings suggest that the driver may have lost control while navigating the steep and winding hill road, particularly at the sharp hairpin bend. This tragic incident once again highlights the dangers of hill roads with sharp curves and steep descents. 9 lives have been lost, several others remain injured, and a journey that began with hope ended in heartbreak.